What is up, investors? Jason here. So there's a lot going on over in the crypto market at this moment. We have Ethereum reaching new all-time highs, Solana reaching new all-time highs, Polkadot reaching new all-time highs, and we still have Solana trading sideways and just got flipped by Solana, who now has a higher market cap than Cardano. Now, we also have other things going on in the entire crypto market. We have Bitcoin trending up towards its all-time highs again. So we have plenty of things to talk about. So we're going to do a quick analysis of the entire crypto market and talk about different things that are going on. But ones we need to really be paying attention to is what Ethereum is doing, what Polkadot is doing, and some other news about Cardano, which Cardano still isn't doing a whole lot as far as their price going up, but some details that we do need to talk about. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button. Helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm, helps spread the videos to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. And still, many of you guys are not subscribed to this channel, and it would mean a lot to me if you do. Now let's get to it. So looking at the entire crypto market right now, we currently have Solana now past Cardano in market cap. So Solana is making some very big moves, and anybody that is doing the smart contract capabilities is making some pretty aggressive moves at this moment. Just looking over at like what Ethereum has done, or what Solana has done, or Polkadot. Many of these smart contract capable cryptocurrencies are making some very large moves over these last 7 days. Now this all comes after we have Bitcoin now approaching that resistance of $64,000, which is a price that Bitcoin has a lot of trouble finding support above it. It's been able to climb up above the price of $64,000 in April, but it wasn't able to hold, and we saw Bitcoin do a pretty dramatic drop after that did happen. Then we saw it happen again. We saw it happen in October, where it was able to surpass $64,000 and even get upwards close to $70,000 at an all-time high of $66,999. But we then saw Bitcoin have pulled back. So it's all about now getting above 64,000, finding support, and then climbing up to that $70,000 resistance that Bitcoin has, and hopefully being able to climb above it. That's the big thing for Bitcoin at this moment, and hopefully that would help out every single other altcoin out there. Now to take things over to the altcoins, the altcoin that is doing some of the biggest things right now is Polkadot, which recently just hit a new all-time high. Polkadot has reached a price above $50. And the big thing here to pay attention to with Polkadot is that I don't think Polkadot is anywhere close to stopping this run that it's currently on, which we're seeing that it is going up in value quite a bit at this moment. And this is all because that it's approaching its date of the release of the parachain auction, which comes out on November 11th. And there's already some really good news out right now as far as other cryptocurrencies that Polkadot is working with for the parachain auction. And some of them are making some pretty big moves at this moment as well. But I think that the price of Polkadot will continue to go up from here. I think we'd see Polkadot possibly get to a price of at least $70, if not more, by the end of this year. I think that we could even see Polkadot possibly go to a price as high as $100 or maybe even more. I think that what's in store for Polkadot is the beginning. I think that there's a lot more to be coming from here. And I think that the parachain auctions has a lot to offer the price of Polkadot and other cryptocurrencies as well. Now, Polkadot is not the only cryptocurrency reaching new all-time highs. We're also seeing the same thing happen with Solana, which Solana has just reached its new all-time high, and it has just passed a resistance of $218, which was an area that Solana has a lot of trouble with, and it was able to surpass that, and hopefully we're able to find support above this. That would be great if we're able to find support above 218 and possibly get Solana up to a price of around 225, 230. Of course, more, but we have to be realistic and expect that at some point there is going to be a little bit of pullback happen after we just seen the price go up quite significantly just now. So what I'm thinking is that Solana is just going to continue to test what Ethereum is doing. Now, looking over at Ethereum, which has now reached a new all-time high. Currently, Ethereum is at the price of a little bit above $4,600 at the time I'm making this video. And what is interesting to see about this rise in the price of Ethereum is how steady we're actually seeing it go up right now. That's a lot less volatility in its rise than what we're seeing from a lot of the other cryptocurrencies that have just reached their all-time highs this moment. And what I want to focus on with Ethereum too is the spacing here as it was climbing. It's showing that it wasn't very volatile. We would see the price go up and then a little bit of sideways trading and the price go up, a little bit of sideways, price go up, a little bit of sideways and continue. Now we're seeing that tighten up a little bit more too as we're getting here, as we got here in November. And that's much different behavior through this last 30 plus days than what the other cryptocurrencies that have reached their new all-time highs. Like, say, let's just jump over to Bitcoin real quick, but look at what Bitcoin has done through the entire month of October. We've seen Bitcoin climb up real fast, and then what do we see happen with Bitcoin? We saw it reach its all-time high at October 20th, and then we saw it not being sustainable and then drop down a bit, and that's where we're currently at. We're currently now trying to get over that price of $64,000. But a good example would be like Solana, where Solana just reached its all-time high. But what we've seen with Solana was when Bitcoin had reached its all-time high and then had a bit of pullback, Solana had broken out at the time. Now, in the case of Solana here, we were seeing Solana do a bit of sideways trading. It was consolidating quite a bit, and it was bound to either drop or go up. And if you watched my previous videos on Solana, when I had drawn this flag here and talking about the patterns that we were seeing, Solana was just bound to really just have this breakout happen. But it's a much different scenario than what Ethereum is doing. Same with what Polkadot did. Now, Polkadot was very tight in his climb up, but not as tight as what we're seeing the rise in Ethereum right now. Now, I think that the rise in Polkadot is going to be a lot more intense as time is going on now, the closer we get to that parachain auction. But looking over at the other smart contract capable cryptocurrency, Cardano, which it didn't have any sort of breakout. The price didn't go up, and it's still waiting for its time to come. The entire month of October, what we saw with Cardano was it trade sideways, and then when it had consolidated so much to where it could have possibly broken out and gone back trekking on like everybody else, instead we've seen the price drop a little bit. But what we're seeing with Cardano is we are seeing Cardano now, tighten up a bit and start consolidating more. So it's going to be a matter of time before we see something happen with Cardano. Hopefully the price will go up. But that leads us into the next thing I want to talk about, and that is how many wallets out there have ADA in them. And that is that we've seen Cardano go from 1 million wallets in May to now skyrocketing past 2 million as we just finished the month of October. And I think that this rally that we've seen in October continue going on in through the month of November and through the month of December. I think that we're going to really hit 2022 with a bang, in my opinion. I think this is the really big moment right now for cryptocurrencies. So many new investors are now jumping into crypto, and I think that we're going to see even more people jump into crypto as more people of all ages are starting to understand it and want to get invested into it. And I think it's just going to continue growing. So really paying attention right now to what the crypto market is doing. And if you want to continue following the crypto market, please do consider subscribing, because I talk about it every single day. Now, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video coming very soon.